Hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. We're over the hump. It's almost the weekend already. This week has flown by, right? Thanks to the holiday weekend. Hopefully you started your week on Tuesday. Now here we are. Man, it's Thursday already. The weekend is almost here. You got this. You got this. Good morning, Marianne. Good to see you here this morning. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Thanks again for joining us on this journey of positivity. So, what are we talking about on this day? It is Thursday, May 28th, 2026. Well, we usually don't start talking about birthdays until maybe later in the episode. I mean, Michelle's birthday the other day was a one off on that, but we need to talk about a big Disney parks birthday today because on this day in 1966, out in Southern California at Disneyland, one of our favorite attractions, yes, It's a Small World, had its opening ceremony on this day out at Disneyland. This was a day Walt Disney welcomed in children from around the world, dignitaries from around the world. They dumped gallons of water into the moat there from around the world, all to celebrate this amazing attraction and its opening at Disneyland. Yes, it had been at the New York World's Fair for the couple years before that. So this was not the first time some people experienced It's a Small World. But this was the first time it opened in a Disney theme park today. With this ceremony, it officially opened to the general public 2 days later, but today is the actual opening ceremony day. 60 years old, It's a Small World, one of the greatest attractions of all time. And I know some people are like, oh, I can't take it. It gets in my head, whatever. We love it. Michelle, it's one of Michelle's favorite. She loves it from when she was brought on as a kid with her mother, with her parents, and now to this day. We just love it. Scott absolutely adores it. It's a must-do for Scott, for sure. It's a must-do for us. We love It's a Small World. And, look, the ideal behind it is so much about what is great, right? Is that we are different, but we're all alike at the same time. And so this is when it really kicked off at Disneyland on this day. It's amazing. I love it so much. And the Disneyland version, I love it better than the Walt Disney World version. Nothing wrong with the Walt Disney World version. I love all versions of It's a Small World, but the Disneyland version, just for the facade on the outside, incredible, especially when they can put projections on it or when they light it up for holiday season. Amazing. It's one to know it was his first favorite. Yeah. Still to this day, Scott's favorite. There's only a few attractions Scott goes on, I'll be honest with you. And this is one he will do over and over and over again. Probably, I don't know. His favorite attraction actually is the monorail. Like he could ride I think we could put him on the monorail and he would just ride it all day. But next to that, this is probably the next one that he loves so very much. And we love it too. It's a must do for sure. So yeah, celebrating It's a Small World's 60th birthday out at Disneyland on this day, 1966. Yeah, amazing. Happy birthday, It's a Small World. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, it's a national day for something, right? And this is one of the weird ones. Marianne, you asked a question on our Ask Us Anything show about some of my favorite holidays. This is one of them. I'd forgotten about this one when we talked about it. This is one of my favorites. This is National When the Slugs Return from Capistrano Day. I don't know what you think about slugs, whatever, but they are helpful to our environment. But this holiday is basically all about that, saying that the slugs basically take the winter and they go to Capistrano. They disappear from your gardens, they disappear from your yards, and they go to Capistrano. You know of when the swallows return to Capistrano, right? Maybe you've heard that song, maybe you know the story. The swallows return to Capistrano. They kind of created this holiday of that. The slugs all go to Capistrano during the winter. And now it's the time of year when they return from Capistrano and return to our yards and do wonderful things for our yards. Sometimes not so great. They do eat up some of our plants, but they also are great for our ecosystem in the fact that they they get rid of decaying plant life in your garden. They help with the soil enriching the soil. They, of course, obviously, it's a circle of life. They are a food source for many, many creatures as well. So, yeah, when the slugs return from Capistrano Day, love funny days. Love funny days. It's so specific. I know, right, Marianne? I forgot about this one when we did the question the other day. One of my favorites. Love it. Love it. I think there's a good one tomorrow, too. You have to find out what that is tomorrow as well. What else is today? Well, I don't know if this is on, if the slugs are on their food, source, but today also happens to be National Whooping Crane Day. Whooping cranes are beautiful giant birds, mostly white, as you see here, with a little red head here. Whooping cranes, there are not a lot still in existence. If you see one, it's rare. Outside of like in captivity in a zoo or something along those lines, they're not a lot. Matter of fact, it wasn't that long ago, the whooping cranes population in, I think it was in the 70s, was estimated in the wild to be down to, I believe it was 50 birds. 50 in the wild. That's scary. They were extremely endangered. Now the number is up. It's still pretty low. They're still definitely endangered. They're still definitely in trouble. But apparently the number they estimated last year was there are 830 of these in the world. That includes both in the wild and in captivity. So there's not a lot. We had a neighbor that said they saw a whooping crane a couple of years ago down in our area. I didn't see it. I don't know. We get the sandhill cranes here. They're everywhere in Florida. We actually enjoy them. Some people hate them. We love them. We think they're fun. We think they're amazing. But the whooping cranes, yeah, apparently you can sometimes see them in Florida. But again, with only 830 birds left in the world, it's very rare. It's very rare. But today's the day to learn about them, find out how you can protect them, make sure they still exist. We need all our creatures to exist, right? Absolutely. Celebrate the whooping crane on this day. What else is today? Well, this is yum. I love food holidays. I love food holidays. Today is National Burger Day, everybody. And yes, I love a good burger. I love even a mediocre burger. But man, a really, really good burger. Yeah, there's nothing like it. One of my favorite things in the world. Don't have them a lot, but when I have them, yum. Where's your favorite burger on Disney property? I know there's a few that I really enjoy out at Walt Disney World, including the Bison Burger at Geyser Point. They have that burger at the Wailulu Cafe. That's pretty good. I know a lot of people like the Steakhouse 71 burger. I haven't tried that one yet, but I've heard that's very good. Sci-Fi Dine-In has some really good burgers that we enjoy as well. There are several great, great burgers around the property, around Walt Disney World property and Disneyland too. Smoke Jumpers at Disneyland has some pretty good burgers as well. Wherever your favorite burger is, whether it's on Disney property or whether it's in your neighborhood, enjoy a nice burger today. Or maybe something more along the lines of barbecue. How about some brisket? It is also National Brisket Day. And yes, brisket can be cooked in a variety of ways, but man, I really love smoked brisket. Smoked barbecue brisket. Yum. Really, really good. Really, really delicious. Love it. It's one of my favorite things in the world. And I'm going to tell you right now, one of my favorite spots to get it. I'm not going to say this is the greatest place in the world to get brisket, but there's something great that I love about getting to I love getting to Buc-ee's. I'm just going to say that right now. It's the second happiest place on earth, in my opinion. It's a theme park as a travel stop. But they have amazing brisket at Buc-ee's. And it was one of the things that sustained us when Scott and myself were going cross-country trips fairly regularly from about 2020 up until we moved to Florida in 2022. We made many cross-country trips. And one of the best things in the world was stopping at Buc-ee's. And we would pick up multiple of those sandwiches. And we would, have them when we're on the road, but also like when we would get to our hotel at our stopping points during our road trip, we would heat them up there. Again, it sufficed us for many, many trips. It was one of the joys of those cross-country travels that I did with Scott. I don't know if you knew me back then or if you knew us back then. We were driving from California to Florida or Florida to California multiple times during that time. And thank goodness or Bucky's brisket. Love it so much. But wherever you love your biscuit, brisket. You can have some biscuits with it too. Why not? Wherever you love your brisket from, today's a day to celebrate with some wonderful brisket. Maybe you have some or a burger or whatever on your birthday today, along with It's a Small World. These are some of the amazing people you celebrate your birthday with. We'll start with one of the greats. She is the Empress of Soul. Gladys Knight turns 82 today, born on this day in 1944. Midnight Train to Georgia, man. One of my favorite songs of all time. So good. Of course, she obviously Gladys Knight and the Pips, famous for that, but also doing well on her own without her backup singers, the Pips, as well. Also, she was in, of course, the group that sang That's What Friends Are For, along with Dionne Warwick, Elton John, Stevie Wonder. That was an amazing song. She has won 7 Grammy Awards. She's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She's in the Grammy Hall of Fame, and she's in the Vocal Group Hall of Fame. And guess what? She's still touring. Yeah, 82, still touring. As a matter of fact, just 3 days from now, she's going to be in Florida. It's up at Jacksonville. Don't know if you live in Florida or if you're in the area. But yeah, she's still on tour. 82, still on tour, still amazing. Happy birthday to Gladys Knight. Happy birthday to another performer who is also still touring. John Fogerty turns 81 today, born this day in 1945. Of course, the lead singer, guitarist, songwriter, oftentimes, mostly for Creedence Clearwater Revival, known for their swamp rock. That's what kind of they've been known for. But also he had a great solo career. But you think of all the great songs from CCR and from John Fogerty. I mean, Proud Mary, Bad Moon Rising, Fortunate Son, Who'll Stop the Rain. The list goes on. And then, yeah, solo career, Center Field. What's baseball season without Center Field? As a matter of fact, Center Field is the only song to be inducted in the Baseball Hall of Fame. That's pretty incredible. Yeah, amazing. Also, he is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a part of CCR, and he's in the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Yeah, fantastic. Happy birthday to him. Finally, last but definitely not least, happy birthday to great Australian singer, songwriter, sometimes actress, Kylie Minogue. She turns 58 today, born this day in 1968. She's kind of known as the Princess of Pop. She's put out amazing albums. She's one of the best-selling Australian artists of all time. You may know her song. I mean, it was not her song, but she redid The Locomotion, is probably her biggest hit in the United States, but she's had many, many other huge songs as well. She's won a couple of Grammy Awards. And like I said, she's an actress as well. She was in Moulin Rouge, among other things, the movie, and a television show that I love, Disney-focused or Disney-based, Gallivant. I don't know if you ever watched Gallivant. If not, find it. I think it might be on Hulu. I think it might be on Disney Plus. Find Gallivant. Great music, funny show. Great show. She was in the 2nd season of Gallivant for an episode, and she was great in that, but she's fantastic. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. Celebrate maybe with a ride on It's a Small World today. Why not? 100%. Hey, Laquan. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, also, yes, I left Cameron Boyce off the list, but yes, from the Descendants, among many other things, Cameron Boyce. It also would have been his birthday today. We lost him just a few years ago. But yeah, happy birthday to him as well. Shameless self-promotion time. Again, we're going back to this last weekend's episode. I'd love for you to listen to it. Love for you to watch it. We talk about our experience getting to ride Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets, the new Mandalorian version of Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, also visiting the animation courtyard at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So much Disney's Hollywood Studios stuff. We talk about our experiences, give you kind of what we feel about those attractions, what we think is great about them. Maybe if there's something that could be better. You know, no, they're all great. I'm just going to say it right now, spoiler alert, they're all fantastic. And yes, the video version is available for you on YouTube, on Spotify, and we have a bonus video for you this week, our spoiler-free review of The Mandalorian and Grogu, which also is on that episode. If you get it as the podcast episode, you get that included, but we separated this video for you as well. So if you want to check that out, that is also available free on YouTube. And we do have a new episode dropping for you on this Sunday. We are going to be talking about, well, we're very excited. We're within 30 days of our Disney cruise now. So we're excited for Embarkation Day. Well, if you've got a Disney cruise coming up, that's maybe your first, or maybe, you've done a few. We're going to talk about ways that you can make Embarkation Day as easy as possible, the best day possible. I mean, could be better. You're getting ready to board a Disney cruise, right? Amazing. So Michelle is going to have some great tips, ideas. I'm sure I'll chime in as well, but it's mostly about Michelle. Ways to make Embarkation Day for your next Disney cruise, or maybe your first Disney cruise, the best thing possible. So that's coming up here on this Sunday. Absolutely. I'm very excited for that. I think we might be recording tonight because we may be going to Walt Disney World this weekend. Not sure. We're supposed to be going for Banana Ball this weekend. That's kind of baseball, sort of banana ball, baseball. It's going to be really, really wet this weekend. I mean, starting today, rains have already started here, but man, it's supposed to be soaking this weekend. I don't know if they're playing. I don't know what's going to happen. We may be going out to Walt Disney World. We may not. We'll see what happens. But anyway, that's why we're recording early, just in case we are out there for that fun in soggy, wet weather. We'll see what happens. Anyway, all right, going to get out of here. Everybody have an amazing day. It's Thursday. It's almost the weekend already. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, you got this. You got this. And as I like to say every single day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish, to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.